Hello and welcome to a book review by Warhammer 40k bookreviews.com. Today I'm taking a look at Hero of the Imperium. Hero of the Imperium is a bit of a funny book in the Warhammer 40k universe, and I mean that literally. It relies a lot on kind of slapstick comedy almost, which is not really something that you will normally see in the 40k universe unless you think that a chainsword splitting orcs in 1,000 pieces can be considered as slapstick comedy, which I guess in a way it is. But in Hero of the Imperium, which is actually a compendium of three different novels in one, we joined the Imperial Commissar Ciaphas Cain. And Cain is a newly appointed commissar who wants nothing more than just staying as far away from danger as possible. But somehow he manages to always find himself in the most dangerous situations of all, and somehow he comes out looking as a hero each and every time. For example, when we meet him at the start of the book, he joins up with the 12th Valhallan Field Artillery, and they're on a backwater world called Desolatia. And here he's hoping that he's just gonna be able to sit back and be far away from any kind of battle. But then there's a Tyranid invasion on the planet, and trying to run away from the Tyranid forces as they invade, Cain unfortunately finds himself driving straight into the very middle of this invasion. And of course, other people see him running headstrong into the main invasion force and see this as him being extremely heroic. And this is the beginning of Cain's uh, fame and notoriety as a hero of the Imperium. Now, unfortunately, I don't think that the author does a very great job with all this comedy that is inside the book. It feels a little forced oftentimes. For example, Cain has a aide that follows him everywhere called Jürgen, and Jürgen has really bad personal hygiene, and there are a lot of jokes that are made about how everyone is reacting so poorly to how he smells, and he smells worse than this and that, and that's maybe not so funny. I think a lot of the comedy is kind of a very base nature. So I don't really feel that it works all that great. Now there are some good battle scenes in this book though, and it does take place across a lot of different battlefields. So I think that the Hero of the Imperium can still be enjoyed as a book that has some decent battles, and it tries something different, at least in the Warhammer 40k universe. I can't really remember reading any other Warhammer 40k book that has this kind of almost action comedy feel to it. It reminds me a little bit of maybe something like Indiana Jones ish in the kind of vibe that it has. So I can't really give Hero of the Imperium a strong recommendation, but I think it is worth it if you are interested in seeing a Warhammer 40k book written from a different perspective. And I also think it's a pretty good starting book because it's not really filled with a lot of heavy references, so you get to just enjoy some different Warhammer 40k lore and see the different races and how the Imperial Guard functions. I give Hero of the Imperium 2 out of 5 chainswords.